close your eyes, seek paradise, won't change your mind, can't shape the lights, I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
What are we up to now?
We're chasing Hollander.
Are we?
Yup.
Why?
Because he's a douchebag and he's trying to get away.
Is he a douchebag?
He's a douchebag.
Okay. Oh, and you entered. Why did it say it?
It did.
Oh, I just wasn't watching.
You weren't watching and it was kind
And
of
you were
quiet.
critting a lot.
Well, the crits aren't a random thing. They're a location-based thing based on where you're attacking from. So if I attack them from behind, crits, crits, crits.
Right.
I turned, so it's not crits anymore.
Okay, so for the brief times when Chris isn't actively fighting, you can see that the HP and MP of each individual enemy and what status effects they have on them are shown in the upper right now.
Yep.
That's because between episodes, Chris equipped the Libra materia that he got. And Libra does exactly what it does in every Final Fantasy game. It shows you what the status is of the enemy you have targeted. In most other... Good hiding space, Holland. Oh no! I love Hollander.
Camera. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in there.
Not yet.
A lot of times there is stuff in those rooms, so I like to check before.
So, yeah, in other Final Fantasy games, you usually have to cast Libra on the targets to see it. This game doesn't make you. It's just, it works kind of like a monster journal. Fight them once, you get the information.
I don't even think you have to fight them once.
Well, fight them once as in engage them. Like, you don't, you don't even have to beat them. It just gives it to you. It gives you the info. Except against certain bosses, I believe, but that's just because that's the way the boss is.
I know there is a button for the mini map. I just don't, for the life of me, remember what it is.
Is it selected by chance? Oh, that's boss. No button for mini map. Sorry.
There we go. There it is.
What was it?
Square. So I'm gonna go the other way, because the other way is the way with a dead end. And a lot of times there's stuff in dead ends.
Yeah. So Chris is gonna gather a few things, but like, yeah. See, there's a dead end. This wasn't that big of a detour, but in some maps, the detours are massive and they're just not worth.
Absolutely correct.
Especially for a fact that we're not doing a completionist run here, which means that you might actually see Chris use consumables, but
yeah, probably not.
But Crisis Core is one of those games where you don't really need them.
Exactly.
Because of the way the modulating phase system works. Every time you get a modulating phase, you get a percentage of your stuff back. So,
which is really, really nice.
Well, and
especially because the only way to go over your limits and get into the break status that I'm currently in on most, if not most of my stats, but not all of them,
is by getting
through the modulating phases.
I mean, and it's a nifty thing because it shows. It's a good mechanic for showing how powerful Soldier as a program and the people that come out of it are.
Yes.
From the fact that they can. Soldier is renowned for being better than the average soldier, the average combatant, from the fact that they can just keep fighting. They can keep fighting, kind of like Space Marines can.
Yes.
By having the modulating phase give you your stuff back, just by virtue of that's a thing it does. It's a very good show don't tell mechanic.
Yes.
That, hey, Soldier, a person in the Soldier program is very much deserving of this rep.
Yes.
Because as we can see through Zach, well, one, we leveled up, but two, you just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Because he can.
Soldier doesn't stop when we get tired. We stop being tired and be awesome instead.
I'm trying.
It's also because Zach believes in the you that believes in him. And as well as he believes in the him that believes in the you that believes in him.
Truth.
Unfortunately, his drill is not the one that will touch the heavens because, oh dear God, that would be way overkill even for Zack.
Yes. He doesn't need that much hero. He just wants to be a hero.
Yeah. Zack looks up to Angeal and Sephiroth, and it's what he wants to be. So you can't... Hollander does not run until we yell at him.
Not just yell at him until we get up in his face.
Right, we yell at him and then he waits to run. So,
and if I remember correctly, this is a boss fight coming up.
Yeah, so I mean, the other reason that you won't see Karis really using consumables is because they're very generous with save points in this game.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously so.
Okay, so not quite a boss fight, just a
number of annoying things. What are the shot machine, the drill machine, and the
buzzsaws and daggers?
Oh yeah, it's the pile. I'm going off the names. The shot machine, the cutter machine, and the pile machine because it's a pile driver. Like the translation team for this game kind of had a field day.
Ow. Nope, get out of there.
So. Oh no!
Missiles.
He's going to cast Missile. Partisan? What?
That was the...
I know, that was the pile driver, but, like, the name makes no sense. Alright, now you can catch at least 2 or 3 at once. But, yeah, this is a fight where getting limit breaks would be very nice, but the inability to control your limit breaks is...
Normal attack!
Yeah. is actually somewhat aggravating in this game, I would say. Because there are times when being able to control when your limit break goes off can make or break a fight.
Yes.
And you can't. You're at the whim of the roulette, effectively, which I could see has turned a number of people off on this game because it's randomness on top of randomness.
Yeah.
But since there's so much else that you can control in this game, I don't mind it. I like it. And
later on in the game, you get the ability to control your DMW a bit. You can get materia that increases significantly the chance of what things come up.
But you have to... Oh, Chocobo Armlet.
I will check what that does later.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's just one of those... It's one of the factors that can make this game... I mean... Honestly, the fact that we're recommending this game to people, I wouldn't say it's our duty, but it's still something we should do, is that there are certain things in this game that...
Oh, attacks critical, yay! I love when that one comes out.
That is like, we really should inform people of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, going into the game, you need to be aware that it has multiple levels of randomness. The critical hits you can control for the most part when you're going to critical hit, if you can do position.
If you're able to... Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Some enemies make it a huge pain in the ass to get into the right spot, but yeah, for the most part, it's something you have a degree of control over.
But... I can see the limit break thing that Final Fantasy VII is known for. They're known for the limit break system. And not having access to it when exactly you want it.
Especially considering the fact that this entire fight, I have not gotten a single one.
You haven't had a modulating phase.
Exactly.
But, I mean, that's just... It sometimes...
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's annoying as hell.
But that's just kind of the way this specific fight is playing out for Chris. It's not... and it's like the previous boss fight where we got very lucky and got lots of modulating phases.
Fucking ass monkey. Cut that shit out.
So that's just it's how it is. I just hit him. What? Oh, you're targeting yourself.
That's because I had cure up.
Yeah, no, but that's why I was very confused. Like, wait, when did you get some additional hit points there? Oh well. But hey, it's another cutscene. Yeah, Chris. Since we're just going through the main story, we're not going to be doing a lot of the side missions and such. There are going to be cutscenes, and you're going to see them. Angeal is now stepping in here, obviously, to stop us from killing Hollander.
World domination. How about revenge?
For what?
Yeah, I like that. That Zack knows Angeal so well
that he knows he's bullshitting him.
Yeah, he's not here for world domination. He's not really here for revenge. Angeal has the white wing.
He is a one-winged Angeal.
I've become
but
a monster.
The thing is, his white wing is on the opposite side from Genesis.
Or revenge.
And if I'm remembering correctly, also the opposite side from Sephiroth. But I don't remember entirely.
Those aren't the wings of a monster.
Yeah, but Sephiroth has a white wing, if I remember.
I don't know.
Either way.
Yes.
Angel's wings.
No, Zack, it's Angeal's wings. And the other thing is, Angeal actually has two wings. He has the main one and then the little one, which is the angelic form of wings.
Yes.
Traditionally, angels have... The number of wings an angel has denotes its rank.
Angeal.
Angels dream of one thing.
And what is that?
Please tell me.
Being human. I remember correctly.
To be human.
Yes.
Well done there. Oh, right, yeah. And he takes us out with one gut punch.
That is a hell of a punch, though. Angeal is a beast.
Angeal is a beast, but once again, this is a good show don't tell moment.
Yes.
Up to this point, we have heard from Zack and from the other people just how much of a badass Angeal is.
Yes.
And the fact that we have been playing as Zack for so long, and we know how big of a badass Zack is, to then have Zack be taken out with one punch.
Yes.
Kind of demonstrates the power, and that's a good way of showing it.
That's good conveyance.
All right, so we have to save the game. That's obviously a chapter end there. So,
Yep.
Tell me what happened.
What happened?
Mom.
Mom happened.
I don't think we're meeting Mom right here.
I want to help out a friend.
I think this is where we meet
How I can do it.
everyone's
certain
favorite
someone?
girl.
No, we already met Best Girl.
I didn't say best girl. I said everyone's favorite girl.
Oh, okay. Fan favorite girl?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
This is fan favorite girl. Which I forget which translation they use for her name in this.
They use the TH.
They do? Okay, so it is Aerith in this.
Not quite.
Which, honestly, I have no horse in that race. It's Aerith or Eris. I don't care.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
So,
No, I'm Aerith.
yeah, Aerith. There we go. So,
You fell from the sky. Scared me.
here we have Aerith in her sundress outfit as opposed to her traditional red and vest that you see her in for most everything else. But that's
all I
you know, it's fine. It's supposed to be a younger Aerith because
Definitely.
As we've already seen a couple times in this game,
Thank you so
the
much.
story of Crisis Core actually takes place over the matter of years.
Yes.
There are time jumps here and there, so this is
Don't worry about it.
Aerith when she is significantly younger than she is in Final Fantasy VII. And the other thing that people kind of forget about Final Fantasy VII is
That. Don't be silly.
Aerith is one of the older party members. She is older than Cloud. She is older than Tifa. I think of the main characters, and I'm not including Vincent in that because Vincent is a hidden
Vincent,
quote unquote
yeah.
character. Only Barrett and Red 13 are Barrett, Red 13, and Sid are older than her.
Yeah.
But she's not that much younger than them.
Yeah.
So Cloud is supposed to be what, like 21?
Something like that.
At least in the American version, because
I planted
they
some outside my house,
change
too.
ages around based on different things. So I think he's... And
I'd sell them.
Aerith is supposed to be, like, in her mid to late 20s.
Your wallet's full of money.
Midgar full of flowers.
Let's see here.
Oh, right. And this is where we learn that Zack is actually what is the one who inspires Aerith to start selling flowers.
Yep.
Never thought of it that way.
It's because she's poor and trying to find a way to make money to help her family.
Yeah.
And she tends this garden. She's already been tending this garden.
She is 22 in Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, there we go. 20.
She is 15 right now.
Yeah, so she's 15 right now. So 7 years is kind of the time frame of this game. It takes place over 7 to 8 years because we've already had a couple time skips. So Zack gives Aerith the inspiration to go and be a flower girl because she needs to make money and she's already tending this garden. So he's like, hey, people like flowers.
Yeah.
Sell them. Make money. And it's the way it is.
Yep.
Are you always here? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the weird things about this game is that they voice act so much in it that it's always a little jarring when you get to a scene when you're like, oh, you voice acted the first half of this scene. Why did you stop?
Yep.
And then there's other scenes in the game where they'll voice act the first part of it. They won't voice act the middle of it, and then
they'll voice act the end of it.
Or they'll do something even weirder where they'll voice act the first part, they'll not do the middle, and then they'll go into a full rendered voice acted cutscene for that last part of it. And it's like, hold on, please pick one.
Yep.
Because you're just driving
Consistency, that's all we're asking for.
Yep. Did you something? I don't know. Oh, that's right, and it's what? We aren't her boyfriend at first, we're her bodyguard. Something. Yeah, so we're in the Sector 5 slums now. Everyone's favorite location from 7. I guess? I don't know. When the playground will attack you. Yeah, 7 had some weird monsters. Like, oh look, this dollhouse is attacking, or this playset is attacking. Why? Because we need a
reasons.
We need a monster to fill this out. Yeah, so we are going on a quote-unquote date with Aerith where she's going to walk us around the slums very, very slowly. So, I think you can run ahead of her, honestly. I don't think you have to stop and... I don't think you actually have to stop and wait for her.
I don't remember. I hope not.
Yeah, you don't.
That's good.
But hey, look, we're all the way back. Monsters.
Oh my goodness. Let's run away. Nah, the hell with that. I'll kill him.
So you don't get hurt. No excuse for you. They're hedgehogs. They're
Hedgehog pies.
Now, how the heck that is a hedgehog? That does. I mean, that it's not blue. It's not going fast, and it's not wearing sneakers or giving me an attitude.
And it has no rings at all.
Yeah, that is not a hedgehog.
No. Wasn't even wearing shoes.
And there was no orange foxes nearby. I don't think we've been lied to.
That we have.
Oh yeah, Aerith is here judging our appearance, saying that we look a little cold-hearted and so, like, yeah,
yep.
It's weird. Let's go. Okay, yeah. Aerith gets quite a bit of character development in this game that she was sorely lacking. But with that said, oh, okay, good. We got her to run ahead. You save point up ahead, right?
Either that or
a forced save.
Something.
But why wouldn't the slums be built like any other city? I mean... Yeah, so she just... Alright, folks. I love y'all, but we're gonna have to cut it here just because this is one of those cutscenes that's just dragging on. And
We'll see you next time, guys.
See you later. So, bye.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry sky.